Welcome back to Beyond the Boundaries, guys. We're going to do a quick drawing for the giveaway that we're doing this week. OnX membership, the 12-point hoodie, a keychain, and then a pack of stickers. Got a bunch of people here on Instagram Live checking it out. We draw all our stuff through a random Instagram comment picker, and then there's one winner. So let's find out who does it and who takes the cake. The winner is Reagan Weirs. I think she had been in the live here a minute ago. So Reagan Weirs, congratulations. We'll be talking to you on Instagram, trying to find out email and that sort of thing, and get you hooked up with the hoodie, stickers, keychain, and the OnX Elite membership. Congratulations. What's going on, guys? This is going to be just a little small thing before the full video today with some shed gear. We're going to go over on just like how I put all my stuff in my backpack and like all the junk I bring with me shed hunting. But just an update for you guys to remind you, we're going to Huntstock August 12th through the 14th, Westminster, Massachusetts at the Wildwood farm. It's going to be an awesome event. The links will be in the description. But right now, we're going up to print the chest logo on the hoodies. So, right there, go follow it. Tell your mother and your sister about it. We are going to be hopefully rolling out like 6 or 7 giveaways total. But let's go print these hoodies. We got ours. Rig them up. In my own mug. So. Oh. So you have the well stroke fills the depression and scrape off the leftover. God damn. There it is. Pretty sweet. There you go. Alright. It's got 1, 2 done now. We got a third one underneath the steamer. There you go. Personalized. Full design by myself. A lot of input from other people trying to knock it out of the park with this one. Jesus, that lens is. But giveaway's going up soon, and we're gonna pump these out. Listen to some Stagr cast. Go check it out if you haven't. Pretty good show. Just had on a new guest. He's talking some big stories. If you want to get a hoodie, the first drop is going to be a forest green color. I don't have a sample yet, but forest green coming soon. Hopefully I can get them printed before shed season really kicks off. So if you want to get one, message me on Instagram under the Beyond the Boundaries account and we'll get you hooked up. Welcome back to a new one, guys. Today's March 4th. Shed season is right around the corner here in northern Maine. We're going to go through some gear that I usually carry with me out in the woods. But before we start it, some exciting stuff. Stickers have finally come in, and we're working on getting the first edition of sweatshirts, crew necks, or long sleeves out. Still haven't really decided on the full thing yet. Super excited about that. We'll have a bunch of those down at the Huntstock event in Westminster, Massachusetts this fall. If you haven't heard about that, it's a little weekend, 12th through the 14th, Westminster, Massachusetts at the Wildwood farm. There's going to be a whole bunch of different vendors there, a bunch of different Maine and New England YouTube channels coming for hunting, fishing, all kinds of things. Just a big outdoor weekend. So definitely go look in the description. The link will be right at the top there to get tickets and then see who else is going to be there. Let's dive into some gear and get hyped up for shed season. Let's start on the outside first, really. You've seen them 100 times on the channel, whether it be deer hunting or shed hunting. I'm always running those Kuiu Talus high pants. They work really well. They're a little warm, so I throw the hip zips out, but those knee pads and raspberries can't go through the outside of them. But other than those, still got the Danner Vitals. These are the insulated ones. You saw me open these before whitetail season. They did pretty well waterproof wise. Temperature was the only difficulty. The socks were amazing that I ran. I ran some darn tough socks, but it was just a little too cold to run these all season. But we're going to be running them for shed season with the same gaiters that we ran last year. We got the Peax equipment gaiters. It's going to be the second year on these gaiters. And the Velcro is still super strong. They've got that top clasp, or the bottom clasp, kind of right at the top of your foot. And when I found them, the big part was the bottom strap not breaking. That's what I had heard about them and took the gamble, and they've paid off really well. So that's something I'll always have on my legs this fall and this spring for sure. All over the Northeast, I usually have this on, whether it's shed hunting or deer hunting. It just looks a little bit weirder for deer hunting. So I've got a GoPro Hero 7 just zipped into the Kuiu Pro harness here. They have a small pocket on the chest side, and I've fashioned up an old head mount to slide right into that gap and just get zipped in tight, so I don't have to wear another chest harness over the top. So I run that. On the side I usually have a lens pen for the camera. You know, I got Vortex Crossfire 8x42s, and then a little lens rag that definitely needs to be replaced. That just gets tossed in the bottom there. And I usually have a radio. I do shed hunt alone quite a bit, which I'm working towards getting an inReach. Last night I had a dream that I was out shed hunting and snapped my leg somewhere. So I'm getting an inReach or some way that I can contact people if something did go terribly wrong like that. So shed hunting with other people, I've got a radio on me just so that we can organize better which skid road we're going down or which side of the cut we're generally going towards, and then we'll work back. But that is the basic on the Bino harness. Not a lot of sheds I glass up, but I like having it because I can keep my phone right in the top. And on my phone, I run OnX. I've talked about it a bunch, and we're actually giving away an elite membership and a belt buckle. Whole bunch of stuff coming soon with the hoodies too. We're actually giving away this little antler. You probably saw it in the episode where I found 11 sheds in a day. This was number 11, right in the road. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go follow the Instagram and stay tuned for that update. It's coming soon. I just have to get the chest logo printed on the hoodies, and then it's giveaway time. Moving to the backpack, I usually run a pretty big water bottle or one of the smart water bottles because the small Sawyer filter will, like the Sawyer Mini, will hook up right to the water bottle if I run out. But the big one I don't really run out that fast. And then the Hush Ignite Series Lemonade. Really can't go wrong. It's just a little boost to keep you going through the day when you start getting tired. Digging into the pack here, you've seen it all over the channel. It's a Kuiu 1850 on a carbon fiber frame. The hip belt and the Pro suspension, I believe. Just run a normal Gorilla Pod, Joby Gorilla Pod on the side. No idea where I threw the clip. Run a Glock 19 on the side. If you watched the videos 2 years ago, you know I got charged by a moose, and then I got charged by a bear a week later. So I don't play around anymore. I've got it with me, whether it be for self-defense like that or just in a survival situation. I just throw it right in the hip side there, take one of the pouches off, and in this pouch, still got a bunch of leaves from last year, but I keep a knee harness, or a knee strap, just in case I tweak it a little bit, need a little support getting out of the woods. It's great to have. My knee was bothering me a little bit last year, so I kept it with me, and I'll continue to this season. Right here, you always see me kind of pointing back. Maybe I'll have the phone or the GoPro out, and you'll see the camera here. This is the cotton carrier. Velcro's right off, straps up top here, and I put it right below the chest harness. The quarter turn is really solid, and usually if it falls off, it's because I didn't lock it in all the way. I lost my little pouch for it deer hunting, but I'll keep a bag of extra batteries, both for the big camera and the GoPro. And then I've got an Allen key and I have a nickel. The Allen key runs the Allen bolts that hold the plate and the cotton carrier on, and then the nickel turns the plate for the Gorilla Pod. Just in there, I keep a battery pack. Yeah, you shouldn't rely on batteries when you're out in the woods, but that's what I'm going with. It hasn't really failed me yet. Bring a battery pack, make sure your phone's charged. Don't be stupid like that. You go out in the woods with 20% battery, you're asking for it. Get back into the bag here. I don't really fill it too much. I usually have this orange one is what I had stuffed with food last year, and then I would just stuff an extra layer in there otherwise. But stuffing a layer, I don't care how sunny it is, I've always got a layer, whether it's my raincoat or just an extra thin layer like this, something small just in case the wind picks up or it gets real thick and nasty. I've thrown my raincoat on to bust through real thick spruce before, and it's a lifesaver. And I got this nice small one. It's got toilet paper and some snacks in there. Not terribly packed up with food. If I'm going for most of the day in one spot, because we know it's a deep area, I'll pack it full lunch, full day of food. And something that I gotta get better at is packing a first aid kit. I've got a multifunction tourniquet, trauma device, a crud cloth, just like a wipe thing, and I've got a combat gauze quick clot patch. And then I got some tampons if you get a bloody nose. Break one off, throw it in your nose, and it works really well. If you know, you know. So I gotta up the first aid kit this year, and it's definitely something that's been on my mind recently for how far I want to get back in the woods and how rare it is that I have people with me. It's a good thing for me to have. That is a quick review of all the gear I bring with me shed hunting out in the northern Maine woods and around home. Whether that be deer, I might not bring the backpack. I'll just stuff a granola bar in my pack, in my pocket, and start walking. But usually if we're going for moose, we're going for a little ways and putting some miles on. So this spring is going to be super exciting. I can't really express how thankful I am for 1,000 subscribers. It's been a long time. You've seen the channel name change like 3 or 4 times, from Ian McKendry to McKendry to Beyond the Boundaries finally. Something that has been recognized. I've been recognized out deer hunting and in the bar and countless other places of like, hey, I've seen some of your videos. So it's really cool to see. Good to hear the name getting out there. But there's more to come this spring. And like I said, we've got a trip that might be planned for Colorado. And then this fall we've got Huntstock. 12th through the 14th in Westminster, Massachusetts at the Wildwood farm. Great event being put on. Go follow Hunt Suburbia and go link in that bio for Huntstock. Huntstock's on Instagram as well. Go follow all their pages to keep up to date who's coming. And another shout out to Stagr Gear and Stagr Cast. Sent me a pair of hats here, and I've already been asked a couple times what stagger means out in the bar. It's pretty fun. Trying to explain to people how a buck staggers back and forth when they're that real big one. So go check out Stagr Cast, Stagr Gear. Buddy Connor was on the podcast the other day, and it was a great listen. So hope you guys are getting excited for shed season. More coming to the channel soon. Thanks for watching.